All right, everybody, here we are at ARCA. I'm sorry, in the ARCA series here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway 2018. So the repaved one. We're getting ready here to go to do our qualifying lap. They say the second lap is the slower of the two, but I've had more success on the second one. Probably because my tires come in, they get nice and warm when they stick better. You're just so loose trying to dirt track it around here on lap one. So without further ado, let's get out there and get these laps turned in and get ready to race. So we'll stay high in 3 and 4 like per usual on the outlap. Give it a full lift here. Back to it, as steady as I can.
Green, green, green. Pick up the third time lap.
A little bit squirrely on the exit there, not too bad. Driving kind of deep into 3. Hope she sticks. There it goes. Easing back to it.
One more lap.
Alright. This is the money lap. It's a little bit loose. Not bad, not bad. Just gotta drive through it. I'm gonna send it in deep into 3. Back to it, back to it, back to it. Back end's coming around, I'm full.
There's the checker flag.
31.326. Saying we're on the pole right now. We'll see if it holds up or not. So we got 35 laps around Charlotte. Pretty fun track. So you kind of saw us running that line there. That's the racing line as it is. It's just the way you lift. So 1, you'll go in there,
5,
qualifying, lift
3,
down to about
2,
80% or so.
right here.
Get through the corner, get back to it a little quicker. Going into 3 and 4, you saw me send it really deep into 3. You can't do that in a race. At least not for very long. You'll just kill your tires that way. So for the race line through 1 and 2, entering 1 will lift, full lift. There's a Coke sign, red sign on the wall right there. So that's our turning point for 1. And as you go into 1, there's like a little hump, hill, lift, bump in the track, whatever you want to call it. At the top of that, we lift all the way. Get down to the blue line, roll the corner. You roll the corner a little bit longer than what you feel should be necessary to get back to the throttle. And then here, get back to the throttle too soon on the exit 2, each tire is free quickly too. So you want to be smooth, very, very smooth back to full. Down the back stretch, pretty self-explanatory. Get to 3, there's another Coke, red sign up there on the wall. We'll start turning in there. There's a white line that goes across the track. We aim for the middle of that white line. We'll lift there early on. That'll be our lift point. When we get to that white line, go into 3, run the blue line. Exit 4 can be sketchy because it gets tighter there like it always does on most of these tracks. So exit's key. Front stretch isn't too bad. It's kind of like Texas. If you get side by side, you can bump each other.
1 lap to green, get ready.
But for some reason, it feels less narrow.
To finish the race. Pit road's
So
closed.
compared to Texas, it feels okay. But so that's a lap around here. Of course, as we go longer into the run, around lap 20, we'll start moving those entry points back. So you'll still be turning out, like I say, the red Coke sign in turn 1. But instead of lifting right at the top of that hill, you'll lift a little bit before it. Roll the corner longer, same thing, get the good exit. Go into 3, turn at the Coke sign, but let's start lifting before you get to that white line on the track. Roll the corner longer and get good drive off of 4. So as the run goes on, the drive off, because your tires wear, so there's less grip in them. But you'll get back to the throttle later. You'll have less RPMs. You can floor it, and it'll leave the corner nice and straight and won't be all fishtail like it is early on the run. So that's how we'll get around Charlotte. Sit back and enjoy the show here. Should be pretty good. Of course, it's ARCA, so there's no cautions. There's no extra tires. These guys, this is a D-class series. So you have some A-class, B-class, C-class guys in here. And then, of course, you have newer drivers in here as well. I would say the respect level is a lot lower in this series. They'll go down a lap. They'll go down 5 laps. They'll come block you. These guys are eager for wins, so at any point in time, you can expect to be ran over from behind. I'm not saying these guys are going to do that, but in a lot of ARCA races, it's all fair game. They're going to run you over. They want to win. So
You don't get any extra car sets for this race, so let's
do
just start
not
out there.
let them get to your bumper in the closing laps. If they do, you can fully expect to be ran over. So, and 16's already going somewhere apparently, as I was saying. In the Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and the Cup Series, the restart zone is in full effect, meaning on the initial start, the flagman waves the green flag and we go. After that, you're in the start box, maintaining speed, and that's on the leader to go. Here in ARCA, as soon as the pace car pulls in, just like it used to be in the other series as well, you are, as Iracing puts it, you are fully within the rulebook to go. It might upset some drivers, they'll get griped at sometimes, but it is what it is. So on this restart, I'll show you what it looks like. As soon as the pace car, or the spotter says pace car is in, we're going to go. I'm going to lay off a little bit here, because 16 wants to go somewhere really quick. Have aggressive guys on the outside, let the pace car get a little bit of gap on you, and then start going again. They're antsy. As soon as we hear a pace car in, we are going.
Getting ready, going green. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Okay, got through turns 1 and 2. Felt pretty good. There's that white line. We'll lift. Second place has a little bit of speed. There's that hump. Lift off of it. Let it roll the corner nice and smooth. Just creep back to it. And away we go. I expect 14 to gain on us here. Next few laps. It's kind of what I want him to do, so he burns more rubber than we are. A little more aggressive. We have cars in the grass. They're backing up towards us. Clear. That was a little aggressive on the entrance there to 1. .4 back to second place. Got a little loose off of exit 2 there. It's going to allow 14 car to gain some more on us. Just going to try and be smooth here for a few laps. I want to go fast, but it's just not the time yet. Exit 4 got the 14 there.
Hey, when you're going into a ditch, like, go low. Don't sit in the middle.
I'm gonna hug the wall and exit and see if I can't get the 14 to
That car's
brush
right
it some
now.
more. Seems to be falling right in my footsteps. Nice roll to the corner there. Easing back to it. Tires are feeling nice and warm now. Good drive off. Gotta get by this lap car now. A little bit loose there on exit. That's the wall. 14's a little bit squirrely back there behind us. Drive off. 14's looking on the outside.
Car outside.
We're gonna lift earlier.
Keep low. Clear.
And now we're racing the 14. All right. We need to get a good exit off with 2. Really get not let him that good speed on the backstretch. He's gaining. He's gonna look inside probably in this corner. We're gonna lift. And that car in front of us is squirrely. 14 is getting a good, nice exit off the corner there. And we're lifting. Depending on how and where we catch this car. Hold him up high, hold him up high, hold him up high, hold him up high. We're gonna lift a shade early.
Still left. Still left. Clear outside.
Get back to it a little bit sooner than I want to. That put the 14 side by side with him. He got a bad exit, got a little loose. Fourteen's got speed, no doubt.
Car's locked down.
Point 4 back to the 14.
That car's locked down.
Around lap 20, the tires have to fall off no matter what, so. Be nice and smooth on the acceleration here off the corner. 19 got squirrely.
Car inside.
We're launching around.
Clear inside.
Good drive off to turn 3. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Back to it. Corner exit. Fourteen's getting slightly frustrating behind us. He can't make the pass, can't get to our bumper. If he does get there, be ready for a push, be ready for a bump. He ran kind of high there on 3 and 4. He's going to kill his back straightaway speed. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Back to it.
Top, blue top.
14 got a good run. He's going a little deeper in the corner than we are into 1 and 2.
That was my bad.
Back to it slow, steady, smooth. We're back on all the way. He's a little better in 1 and 2. We're a little better in 3 and 4 right now. We're a little better 1 and 2 at a time. I backed up the entrance. Back to it, I'm full. He got stuck up high. Looks like somebody's racing him. 22 car, I do believe, is a lap down car. I'll back it up again on entrance. Let it roll nice and smooth there. Easing back onto it. I'm full. And you can see from all the hard charging, he cooked his tires, the 14 car did. Car in the wall, car in the wall, car in the wall. And they're all crashing behind us, I do believe.
20 more laps.
And he's back to 2 seconds. We will just maintain our gap. Be easy on our throttle exit. Don't burn tires right now. No need to. Just back those corners up a little bit deep, a little bit more back so you can get a longer time to roll. Get back to your throttle sooner. And they give you your good straightaway speed. Charlotte's not a really technical track. I mean, there's a few things you got to be cognizant of, but as far as getting around here, it's not bad at all. Great place to practice saving tires, lifting, rolling corners, all that kind of stuff. Lifting early again. Okay, lifted a little bit earlier there, and then it goes to that blue line. 2.6 back to second. It's really easy to be good in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 is just a little bit harder. If we back it up right here and we turn it, watch, we'll back it up about right there. And get down to that blue line and hold it better. And get a good drive off. It just feels like it takes so long. It's just almost counterintuitive to run the line that way.
Come on, 13.
Whereas 1 and 2 are just better corners. Left early again. Arc it in a little wider. Apex on that blue line. Driving it off. Lifting now. Let it roll, 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 roll. I'm back to it. I'm full. We've got lap cars heading back to us right now, so we'll have to deal with those in a few minutes. Lifting early again. Down to that blue line. Really letting it roll to the corner and getting back to it. Lifting. Half, 3/4, full. Lifting. Down to the blue line. 3/4. They got high out and exit. Full. We need back up that corner next go around. I see smoke in 1. Lifting.
Blue car ahead.
A spinner down the apron.
Car's a lap down.
Back to it.
Lap down.
I'm full. Car on the apron. Still low. Cleared him. Lifting earlier. That felt better. Slower on the roll. Good exit. Get under this guy.
Car outside. Clear.
Cleared the 18. Lifting. Back to it. Easing, easing, easing. 3/4. Full. Second place is 4 pulling back. Lifting early. Blue line, blue line, blue line. Apexing. Throttle, half. 3/4. Full. Car off pit road.
Low car down low. That car's a lot
Lifting.
down. Go high.
Full. Full. Dirt track off that corner. I got back to a little bit too soon to it there. But there was speed though. There's still speed in the car. I'm just not using it right
10
now.
laps to go.
Full. Lifting. I want to roll a little longer this time around. Back in it. Full. Full. Lifting early. Letting it roll. Back in it. Full. Still letting it roll. In it. Easing, easing, easing. I'm full. Lifting. Letting it roll. Back in it. Easing, 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 easing. I'm full. Good exit. Off of it. Easing it back into it. 3/4. Full. Car on the apron. Lifting. Rolling the corner. Easing back to it. Full. Lifting. Easing back to it. Full. Cars ahead. One down low. Apron. Lifting.
Low car
Still
down
apron.
Low. That car's a lot down. Go high.
Full.
Five more laps, fella.
Full. Lifting. Need to listen a little sooner next time. Got tight. Pushed high. Full. That was a bad corner. Now let roll longer. Back in it. Easing, easing, easing. Full. Off. Starting to push tight. Easing. Full.
That car's a lot down.
Off of it. Easing back to it. I'm full. He's in the wall, in the wall, in the wall. Car's low. Car low. Still low. We're clear. Out of it. Full.
Two laps to go.
Full. Smoke. Full.
One more lap to win. That car's a lap down.
He's just going to the wall. Full. Lifting. Three quarters. Full. And that is Charlotte, boys.
Good job, fella.
Fun track, easy to get around. I think it's a great place to learn how to save tires, just the way the track's laid out. The way you gotta race it to be fast at the end. If you get time this week, definitely come try this one out. And I will see y'all next time.
Good battle, too.
Ready to go, Mustang.
I've been struggling with this car for the past like 20 laps, and so that was fun. And then went out that way. Going down pit road, it's the 14 burning it down.
What? Huh?